So hey guys, it's me again, Supernautus, back with more Pillars of Eternity. And we've actually, what I've done just now is I've actually gone back to Caed Nua. I wanted to do some upgrades and just check a couple of things that were going on around the area, and we picked up a couple extra quests for that too. But also, obviously, we have a main storyline quest where we are trying to track down the Leaden Key at a ruin far away from that Deerford place. And this guy says the keep's coming along nicely. He's not wrong. We've got a few upgrades done there that make it look pretty good. The towers are the next thing that we're working on that finishes in 2 days and 25 hours. So we'll let that happen. For some reason, I don't know why it happened, but for some reason it says I haven't done the barracks even though I have, which I don't really understand. It's telling me to do it again. I'm not sure if that's because of attacks, maybe? Do these things get damaged and then we have to do it all over again? I don't know. Anyway, that wasn't what I was going to do. I wasn't going to leave just now. I was going to go and see if we can kill this guy on the bottom floor. Now that's interesting, because before we had reached the bottom, I'm sure it was level 10. It's going to take us four hours to get down there in game. Well, 4 hours? Surely with all the monsters gone it won't take 4 hours. Anyway, yeah, we're going down here because I want to see if we can beat this Master Below character this time. So I have to go straight down the stairs. Why is it not doing it? Oh. Yeah, so I want to go down and just see if this time I can defeat it. Because we've leveled up. What are they doing down here? I thought I defeated everybody. Apparently not. So it's like it's forgotten that I went there. It very much feels like it's forgotten I went down here. Which means probably by the time we get to this thing below, unless the stuff respawns, does it? I wasn't aware that it did. Then again, it does show the people that we've killed. It's looking as if we've never been here, even though we definitely have.
I can do that. I can do that.
No, you can't. As it turns out, no, you can't. So yeah, we're going to try this, because we've leveled up quite a bit since the last time we tried. I am confused as to why it's acting as if I've never done this, because I have. It's as if we've never been down here. Does that mean we'll have to fight all those ogres again? It's taking a while to kill these things as well. That's good, but can we finish them off? Yeah. Finish them off. I mean, that's nice and all, but
I'm not going anywhere like this.
oh, great. We're already filled up as well. Oh, what is going on? Why are we suddenly involved in so many fights when I've cleared this place before? We went right to the bottom and then used the exit to get out. Right, well what we're going to have to do is once we get down to that bottom level, we're going to have to rest, if we can. It seems like it's just reset progress on things. Just certain things like upgrades as well, the barracks not being upgraded and... Maybe it's because I'm not doing the battles with creatures. Yeah, that's great. The stairs... Oh, more! Yeah, it's like we never did any of this. We've gone the wrong way as well. Maybe we didn't do any of this. I was sure that I went all the way through. Well, we'll find out when we go to the floor below, won't we? If it's mapped nothing, then we'll know that there's something not right. If it has mapped something, then it'll be... You know, why? Okay. Is it going to die anytime soon? Thank goodness. I thought that was never going to happen. Right, forget this. We went the wrong way. Yeah, see? I opened that door. What? I'm sure I opened that door. To those stairs. Yeah, and then here's a room... Do you know, now I'm not so sure that I didn't just rush for the exit. Well, we're back in Caed Nua then, clearing it out again. Kill that thing, they're really annoying. Attack it. Finish it off. And now the rest. I need to watch out for my guys because a lot of them are going to be getting pretty badly hurt. Right, there we go. Okay, well, I don't seem to have any choice but to... Wait, I see how to get out. Don't need that door at all. Oh. Just never ending. I've never been in here. I don't recognise this room at all, so I obviously haven't done this. Apparently I completely bypassed an area. Unless something has drastically changed. We're going to have to rest at some point because our guys are getting pretty badly hurt. Anytime you're ready. They're too bunched up there. Come on. That's annoying. Kill that one. And then that one. So what is this room? Ornate stone coffins lined with adra. Great. Good. Fantastic. I definitely wasn't there. So I'm gonna go around this way and just see what I've missed. Because I obviously missed lots.
Let's go!
Trap. Of course it is. But we got some kind of bow out of it, and it to be honest, didn't do that much damage. So it may have been a trap, but it wasn't a dangerous one, apparently. Okay. Well, let's keep moving then. Because I felt like this had to be done. Like, finishing this situation had to be dealt with. Because I feel like if we take out this master below, it might resolve some of the problems we're having. No doubt we'll be a... Oh wait, no, he's over here. Yeah, this is the floor.
I'm not going anywhere like
I just never checked that side of it before. He's over this bridge. So let's rest before we attack it so that we're fully healed up, and let's see if we're any better at fighting yet. Also, we've got a messenger from Defiance Bay, apparently. So we talked to him already, we know the conversation roughly. Must have been hard for them, those beggars. Oh, now I understand what he's saying. I don't mean any harm, I merely seek information about the master below. I can ask him everything. Look here. Even the foreigners speak our tongue now. Truly we're an immortal people. But that only makes it all the more clear, you see. You must be with them. How have they kept you so whole? You're remarkably well preserved. Attempt to pass and you will go screaming back into the void, puppet. If you're talking about the creatures in those old rooms, I've already dealt with them. Ha, good, very good. Yes, it's all mine now. No more of their screaming. No need for any more pointless demonstrations of power. Go on then, go barreling down into the deep if you like. The beetles don't make a quick end of you. I had some questions first. Who are you? Did you want a name? I forgot those ages ago. Who's going to call me anything down here? There's me, and now there's just you. That's all that matters. I was entrusted with the tests we performed here, the foremost mind of the age. None could rival me for arcane power save Caed Nua himself, and perhaps some of his advisors. What was this place? Many things. Our home once, and before that a place of great deeds. Those fouled chambers in there were once the site of incredible discoveries. We were given the bulk of this floor. There was construction at all hours, of course, for all of our work was of course for Caed Nua's purpose. Think on it, a dozen sculptors carefully crafting a fingernail, souls flung from their shells on the floors above and below, and all the while Idros fusses over a cuticle. What kind of experiments were we doing? We were preoccupied with matters of the soul, because Caed Nua was. Okay. So they learned lots of different things about the soul. None of us took such grand titles. The only master of this would be Caed Nua, our king. Would he call himself such? I wonder. Caed Nua is dead. The mob would not have retreated without having killed him. But then if we could preserve ourselves despite our deaths, then so perhaps could he. I'm sure I considered the possibility once, when it had all come crashing down. Was it he who drove the Adra beetles up here from below? Adra beetles. Okay, well I have no more questions. Voracious beetles. Right. So he said something about going down somewhere, didn't he? I don't really see where he's saying we have to go. That was the master below. I've unsealed the door leading down into the lower depths of the endless Ah, there we go. So that should be that door open now that we couldn't get through earlier. I guess. And hopefully if that's the case, we'll be able to finish this off once and for all. So I didn't actually have to fight him at all. It's just that I didn't understand the ancient Engwithan language until now. So if you don't understand the ancient Engwithan language, you will have to attack him to get past, and you won't learn much.
I can do that.
No, that door's not open. I don't understand. I thought that my chat with him would have meant that door was open. but I didn't. So where exactly do I need to go? Somewhere below. It looked like there was a way to those stairs down here. So let's just go down here and see exactly what happens. Because that is the other side of that door, isn't it? But I'm sure those just take us up to the level above. Yeah, we cleared this area. Yeah, that's why I didn't know where we were initially. Yeah, that's that door.
I can do that.
But you can't though, can you? See? You can't. These stairs go up. So where exactly is he... I'll just go over there. How did we... How did that trap not get us before? Okay, so talking to that guy...
I'm not going anywhere like this.
didn't really offer us anything useful. However, he said about... Aha! The Beatles. You know, John, Paul, George and Ringo. They're all here. Maybe I can go down there.
Lava room. Beyond. Seek.
Well, there we go. Fight cleared. Is there something we can do with this? Doesn't look like it, unless there's another bridge or something. It looks like that wall should come down. Don't really know what I'm doing here. He said to travel below. I can't go down. Oh wait, there's something. I can't go any further that way. Let me just talk to him a little bit more. Your work sounds similar to animancy. He doesn't know what animancy is. He says, like what? Perhaps others follow in our steps. I've not had the opportunity to keep up with the state of magical study. How have you stayed alive all this time? Binding a soul to its body was not, it turned out, very difficult. We were certain we'd found a kind of immortality. The body could be destroyed beyond repair, but anything less is quite survivable. I was eager to attempt it. My leg at the time pained me terribly. Old war wound, and I'd heard one subject describe a sense of distance from the pain inflicted upon them. They felt it, but it didn't matter to them, which would be a vast improvement. I remember the first moment, the relief, but we found that after some time the body would remember that it was, after all, dead. There's really no describing what it feels like to see your own fingers rotting away. The smell. We tried to revive the affected subjects with energy culled from their fellows, and it worked well enough. I was able to refine the spell work, keep myself and the others who'd joined me as hale as ever. Old Nua wasn't terribly pleased, but that turned out not to matter. The mob came and murdered him. We were sealed in here with the rest of his tools, but we still had the Adra. I see. Well, what happened here? With them, the Adra? All of it? It's a long tale, and my patience has diminished with time. I'll tell you what happened recently. It was the Adra beetles. Well, you wouldn't think it was something so small, so mundane, but they came swarming up from the lower reaches and started to feed upon the live Adra. Go on. We tried to fight them off, of course, but it was impossible. Kill one, and two more were behind it. Something must have driven them up here, I don't know what. They all but amputated our Adra limb. Not enough to support all of us, not as in the rooms, the tapestries, everything. But enough for me. None of the others knew the spells required. Their only part in it was simply to lie in their coffins and be revived. Can you tell me about Old Nua? A wise man in his day until his son was lost. You have to come but a little way past the sealed chambers. You must know by now that Old Nua did not take it well. This monument to his grief has outlasted him. But his madness provided opportunity, a promise of immortality for all of us. If it was found at the behest of a grieving father, what did it matter? He had a flock of devoted servants. Okay. So there's not much else. How could you do that to your companions? You're soft-hearted considering it was you who put an end to their immortality. They weren't anyone's friends. They would have licked the brains out of your cracked skull if they could. I don't know if I'm supposed to... I'm not going to ask him any questions. Go barreling down into the deep. I'd love to. How do we do that? Yeah, it must be this way. Must be this way. Yeah, there we go. That's taken us somewhere we've not been. To a place full of beetles. Let's do it. If this helps us finish this quest finally. Oh, there's the stairs, look. Then we're definitely going to do this. Definitely going to do it. I don't know what we're going to find down here. Probably just beetles. But we'll see. I just feel like this is a quest we need to complete. These are the endless. These are endless tunnels, though it says. So who knows? We know we found Nua's arms and head as we've travelled down here. I don't know if they created a thing of his whole body, then we might find more down here. So here we are in a dark cavern. And there's a couple of different directions we can go. Let's go this way first. Okay, there's a door, and there's some ooze. That's just the edges of the map. That's done. Can we go here? It doesn't look like it.
I'll give it a try.
No. We need better mechanics skills or to find some kind of key. But otherwise, there's nothing in there. But we're in a different area now. Deeper in the dungeon. Interesting. There's chambers there that I'm not sure how we get into. Maybe we'll find a way in round here. Yeah, that's definitely a chamber that we can enter. Ooh, what's this? It's like a map. Look. And cages with... Oh, this is hurting me. Get out of here.
Watch your back.
Get out of here.
Watch out.
They got Sky. We gotta take better care of Aloth.
Ah, they're just gonna die again. Get out. Okay, do not go in there. Let's rest. Because that was just... I didn't even... I was looking at it.
What do you make of it so far?
People here seem nice enough. I assume nobody's called you out for a scrap behind the barn yet then. They're a refreshing bunch otherwise, I think. Okay, so what in the world is it the deal with that room? And what is the deal with these rooms? Is there maybe a specific way we're supposed to walk around that room? All I know is that we can't. But also,
I'll give it a try, at least.
that there doesn't appear to be anywhere for us to go down here. Go into the depths, fight the beetles, and there's nobody here. Adra's turned a dull shade of crimson. So, nothing there. No way through here. So, where then are we supposed to go? Just some ooze plasma, nothing particularly interesting. So there's only 2 rooms down here.
I can do that.
That one's locked. Because the lock difficulty is way too high for any of us. So eventually we'll have to do our... get someone up to high enough mechanic skills to do anything. I wonder, let me try something. If I go... if I stop... don't really understand what this is. Nothing in that cage. Let my health recover. And then stop. Nothing in that cage. Nothing in that one. There's a door here. Can I open it? No, because that's difficulty 10. So I can't. So I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to level up quite a bit before we can go through here. Then. Is there anything up in that corner? Just a fallen wall by the look of things. Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of here without dying. And I've done it. I'm gonna have to rest again because... Okay, well we can't go there then. I'd love to open that, but I can't. Well, there we go. So this area, we need to level up by quite a bit before we're going to be able to do anything in it. Because we need to have our lockpicking skill high enough that we can get through those doors. None of us do. So none of us can. And there's not a key anywhere that we can use or anything like that. That's kind of frustrating. And if it had to be opened by a key, surely... Well, I don't know. I thought there was like a map with like little things that looked like trees, but it wasn't, was it? It was spikes on the floor. I wonder if he knows anything about that floor. Not that he's likely to tell us. But regardless, we can't really do anything here right now anyway. So we may as well go out and go on with one of our other quests until we've leveled up enough to have a better mechanics skill. I don't want to attack him. Unless... Right, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to try and fight him to see if I get access to anything that might be useful. There we go, right. Attack. I reckon we won't really be able to kill him anyway. We'll probably die pretty quickly like we did last time. See if there's any benefit to doing this. Get these mages, actually. There we go. Now get him. He's the toughest of them. If we can get rid of him. Some of us have been frozen. It's okay. Me Too Mac was in some danger apparently. I mean, if we kill them, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? We did it. It was easy. Well, we got some unique heavy armor, but actually not much else worth having. It's almost like killing him wasn't really worth it, to be honest. But we've done it now, so... Okay, so we need to find a way to get further down. But we can't right now. May as well save this. You know, at this stage, we're done, so... At least we got rid of that guy. Who could also later have been a problem anyway, so... In the meantime, apparently a messenger arrived here, so we'll go and see who that was. Where are the stairs? There. Who'll be in the Great Hall. We want to go right up to Caed Nua Right, so we found another area deeper down, but with a load of doors that we can't unlock. I feel like if we had a pure rogue character, maybe that would have helped. Okay, so we're going to go and speak to the palace messenger, because we're here, so we may as well. And just see what he's got to say to us. There was some guy trying to take over the place that we had to deal with. So I don't know if it's going to be about him. Well, I do know. Yeah, prestigious visitor. That finishes in a day and 12 hours. He bears a message from the Ducal Palace. Let's hear it. Pardon the intrusion. Chancellor Warren urgently requests you meet him at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Is it about Caed Nua? I don't know. I know who Well, remind me who Chancellor Warren is. He's the legal arbiter of Earl Badmar, Lord of the Grasp. I believe you made his acquaintance. Why isn't he meeting me here? Perhaps he's meeting with you in an unofficial capacity. Or perhaps someone's trying to take over the place when I'm not here. Just a thought. Let's try and see what this is all about. I was wanting to continue after the Leaden Key, but now it would appear we've got to deal with some issues closer to home. At least, you know, we've got a better idea of this Master Below situation. We just need to work out how to get there. So yeah, let's go back to Defiance Bay one more time.
It's coming along nicely.
It is. Coming along very nicely. We've upgraded some walls and some other stuff. I feel like defensive things are going to have to really be the thing we look at for the next little while. Yeah, so that'll do for now. We need to go to Brackenbury, that's what he said. 22 hours. Almost a whole day to get there. In the meantime, they're probably attacking behind our backs. Or maybe it's a trap. Maybe we're about to be lured into an attack. Because this guy was like really angry about me owning this place. Rather than him, who apparently has a claim to it in his family history.
Don't bother the caddy, Tamak. You'd have better odds against a Stelgar.
Charred Barrel's where we're going. So let's find out. Maybe he'll lead us somewhere and we'll be attacked by thugs. We're going to wish that they hadn't bothered. We'll see. Okay, where is he? Where is the person we're looking for? It's not that person. So, that's the kitchen. And the stairs going down. Right, wait a minute. Where does it say to meet him exactly? Chancellor Warren, he wants to speak to me in the Charred Barrel. It doesn't say where in the Charred Barrel. Just in the Charred Barrel. There he is. What brings you to Brackenbury? You summoned me. No, I didn't. I received a missive. A group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Yeah, it was a trap. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl. It's Gathbin's captain. Now that the sheep have been herded from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. I remember you were with Lord Gathbin. Lord Gasbag, more like. What do you want? I think you know. Lord Gathbin has ordered your death. A shame, really. I admire your excellence. Gathbin will lose. You should work for me. I doubt I'd have taken him with him, but what's done is done, and Gathbin, as ruthless as he is arrogant. What could you offer to make me consider such a risk? Simple bribe. Walk away. The day will soon come when you must face Gathbin. I've lived this long by knowing which side to be on. Prove yourself on the battlefield and who knows. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to kill people in the middle of a tavern here. That was unexpected. It does make the strange reports I've received from the grasp make more sense. Go on. Earl Badamar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathbin's activities. Gathbin has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose we can't say. I'd advise you to take extra precautions at Caed Nua. He may be attempting to place spies within our walls. I don't think we've seen his end game yet. I think you're right. I think you're definitely correct. So let's go back to Caed Nua, make sure we're not under attack, that wasn't some distraction while they go to take over. And if that woman comes to attack us again, I'll be asking for my 2,500 back. That was a bribe, but you're supposed to now not attack me. I mean, you've got to be aware of the fact that anyone who's willing to take a bribe like that is probably willing to take another one. Here's where we find out that yeah, he went here in our time away. And if he did, or if we find him there, he's going to wish he hadn't. Well, I mean, I think he is anyway. Okay. The tower construction is complete. Let's see what other upgrades I can do now then. West curtain wall. That will give us a bit of a boost. The library, the barracks, which apparently we need to do all over again. But I think really the curtain wall is probably going to be the best idea for now. Speak to the mob in front of my great hall. Here we go. So it's a fight they'll be wanting then, is it? I wouldn't pace. They set my crops on fire when the boy tried to stop him. They knocked him over the head. He's alive, but can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky. My guards got put to the sword after they surrendered. What's going on here? We want justice. You've been terrorising us and we won't stand for it any longer. Go on. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax. For me it was a road toll. Those weren't my men. Then who were they? They weren't no common bandits. What about what we lost? What about my crops? Yeah, share that amongst yourselves. We gain prestige for that. They're good people, can't blame them for reacting that way. Subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side and ability, but for now they'll have to wait. I have news about Gathbin, let's discuss it in the hall. Okay, so Gathbin's sending people out to pretend they're my men. And attack people. Try and destabilise the area, make people hate us so that they'll all rise up against us. Well, paying them some money and being nice to them should hopefully help them understand that I didn't do this. I'm certain I know who it was, though. So let's go find out. Marshal Forwin. Hello. I've received word that Lord Gathbin is amassing an army of mercenaries near Yenwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Caed Nua is no longer possible. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumoured Gathbin will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. I do not tarry long. Let's talk about my army. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Caed Nua. People will realise that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gathbin's. Hirelings will also come. What's the status of the troops? Too green and too few. If you go up against Gathbin now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. You need to recruit veteran troops. I know a company or two of veterans that would be willing to join us. Yeah, I'll give you the money. It will be done. What special allies to have? arquebusiers from the dozens will reinforce. Good. Why won't the Earl legitimise my claim? Gathman's claim is just and he knows it. Gathman dead, the Earl only need worry about blood vengeance from family members. Losing a family claim, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan. So, how long is it going to take him to... Why not let him come here? He isn't fool enough to risk tearing down the walls to kill you. And if you shield yourself behind the walls, you'll have free rein to torment your subjects. Yeah, okay. So should I go now? Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. If we all die, then, you know, we can reload our game and do something else. I just gave him 10,000 money, so I hope that means we actually have these veteran troops. Okay. As you crest a small hill overlooking Yenwood Field, Gathban's army is a flurry of activity, scurrying to and fro. Even from this distance you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence. You've arrived just in time. Gathban's forces are beginning to move and attack is imminent. Any idea what Gathban is planning? His ultimate objective is to face you in battle and to be seen defeating you. I doubt he's foolish enough to challenge you to single combat. Local militia constitutes the majority of the army, but veteran soldiers have organised the ranks and walk amongst the young and seasoned warriors, offering advice and the occasional joke. Fantastic. Sound the hall. The hall? Sound the horn. Let's do it. That's an interesting one. Okay, let's do that one. The troops bellow across the field, pounding weapon to shield. Dozens of bowstrings twang in unison behind me as my archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gathban's army. They fly through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. In a bold move, Gathban points his sword towards my position, giving an unheard order, his infantry charge. My infantry charges, and the sound of metal on metal is nearly deafening. Fighting is fierce, and the screams of the dying numerous, led by veteran warriors rallied to your cause. The troops fight valiantly and appear to be holding their ground. The battle appears to be a stalemate. Then a group of Ader and battle mages emerges from behind the enemy lines. Oh, that's not good. Rauatai berserkers. Bleak Walker paladins stride back and forth behind Gathban's lines. I don't know. What's the best option? Your troops fight bravely and you're allowed to hold for a moment. Gathban's army is pushing you back. Deal with the battle mages. Have the arquebusiers open fire. Bullets tear through the magical defences and the wizards fall by the score. They break and retreat. Okay, so these bleak walkers are in the background, aren't they? Okay. So take out the berserkers then. No allies available to throw against them. I guess we got charged then. You make out the form of Emery leading the charge in her dark armour. She... what? I paid her to leave me alone. Casualties on both sides are high and victory remains elusive. Point my weapon at Gathban. Let's do this. Where am I? What am I doing? Get him. Kill this guy. I think we might have made a mistake here. Where's their leader? Can I not just take him? This is quite a tough fight. I'm not sure I'm strong enough to win it, to be honest. Come on. That's Gathbin. Kill him. Wipe him out. Are we not using any magic here? What's going on? Yeah, this fight was a bad idea. Clearly this fight was a bad idea for me. Right now. If we can kill him, maybe it'll fix the problem though. That's fine, just kill him. Come on, come on, come on. I think we got him.
This thing isn't doing the job.
We killed him, but there's still loads more. They're not disengaging, they're still fighting even though he's dead. We're doing okay actually. Better than I expected anyway. Kill him! Now this one. I actually think we need to take these ones because they're attacking our archer. Oh no, they look dangerous. We might not last much longer. Now take this guy, quick as you can. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I think we got them now. We got them on the run. Any morale they might have had is now gone, I think. Now this one. Kill them. Now him. We're doing it, we're doing it. Now that one. Not many of them left. Now that one, and then she's the captain, so I guess she's got to go too. You're done. You could have stayed away. But the battle is over. Right now. We've done it! We killed Gathbin. I completed the Battle of Yenwood Field. Warren approaches, his face is pale, but he forces a smile. I'm grateful this dispute is finally over. It's regrettable so many lives were lost. Gathbin should have been reasonable from the start. In any event, as the legal arbiter of Earl Badamar, I'm here to inform you you've been declared a Thane of the Durwood, and Caed Nua has been recognised as your domain. Sounds reasonable. Oh, it's been an honour to serve you, Forward says. I'll be making my way back to Garen's Grasp. Should you ever find yourself that far north, feel free to call on me. Okay. That's good, but let's see what kind of... Can we gain any equipment from any of these people? Some of them, maybe. Some items that we can have, but not a great deal, really.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
This was where most of the fighting happened.
Won't get far like this.
There's lots of them. I think we're done. We've got some people leveled up as well. Let's do that quickly. I do want to increase my mechanics. I need to increase my mechanics, in fact. So I'm going to leave those skill points, because I can then use them more helpfully. Well, let's have something that gives me... Yeah. If I take that weapon specialization, it should give me a bit of a boost. Let's level everyone up before we leave this area. So I want to level him up in... Well, lore's always useful. So I'm going to give him lore. Plus it gives him level 5 spells. What does this do? Boosts his defense. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. It knocks other enemies prone. We'll also take the Blast of Frost. And, seeing as we have some spell mastery, that looks interesting. Let me see. I think we're going to take that one. Because I think that's quite a useful little one. Who else has leveled up? He has. I'm kind of looking to see who's closest in mechanics that we can use. I think we'll do that for him. And I'm just trying to think. Let's give him that defensive strategy. And we're done. Why is her dog, wolf, whatever thing there? Right, let's just take a look at our quests. Gaffman hasn't given up on taking it. Yeah, well, now it doesn't matter because he's done, isn't he? So now I think we can leave. We were looking for this. We need to find an ogre east of Durford. That was the thing. And that's Cragholt. Console hopped. That, I believe, is in this White March area, so we're not going to do that just yet. Well, that's someone we've got as a teammate, I guess. So yeah. We want to go to east of Durford Village. Which means we have to go to Durford Village first. Now if I'm lucky as well, that will improve... I don't know. Well, we got rid of one person who was causing us problems. That's all that matters. He won't be bugging us again. I don't know, I would presume there'll be other battle sites, but... So we now want to travel east of here to look for... Let me just see what's done here. Nothing new to report. For some actions, I can send someone out to do this. A Glanfathan murderer notorious. An Amphatha opposes use of Nidin's body for preparing sacred objects and reward anyone who can return it to them. Let's assign him. I don't know if this is a good idea. It probably isn't. Right, what's that? So it's 2 days, 18 hours for the West Curtain Wall. Right, we're going to go and look for this ogre. And it will be Shrek-tacular. Probably not, but you know. I think I need to stop drawing comparisons with Shrek, really. Although he has kidnapped a noblewoman and taken her into his swamp. Or forest, I suppose, but... Or is it a swamp? Who knows? If it is, right, if we go across here and it's a swamp... I'm just saying that it's a bit too much of Shrek for my liking. Right, so it's head east, so it must be this way. Let's see, Durford Crossing. 4 hours it'll take to go there. Seems a bit far for some people to go for... You know, because he said he took her there so they could have a bit of fun. Why would they travel 4 hours away? And why to the middle of nowhere? Well, we know why, but... You know... Why not somewhere a bit more comfortable? So we're looking for an ogre that may or may not resemble... Hopefully doesn't resemble Shrek. What have we got here? Wood beetles. Oh, and weird mushroom toadstool type guys. It's Toad if he was, I don't know, angry. Let's take that. I don't really think we need it, but we'll take it anyway. So somewhere east of Durford, they said, is an ogre. And if that's the case, it must be here somewhere. A few beetles, but nothing I'm overly concerned about. There we go. Done and done. Where could the ogre be, I wonder? It's not a swamp, it's just a waterfront. Yeah, well, oh, wait. What's this? Oh, a couple of us have leveled up there. This is full of Zorips. This is not where the ogre is, I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure it would have destroyed these by now if it was here. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I need to open them out a bit so they can surround it. There we go. Okay, well that's fine. What's this? Examine what looks to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue lies before me. Let's look at it. Only the broken legs and feet of the statue remain. Long grooves alongside it suggest it could be moved. Near the base we discover a skull carved into the stone. Let's push the statue. It's several £100. That doesn't budge. Can we gouge a hole? And wedge a pry bar. And there's a passage descending into the earth.
And now we need only descend these treacherous steps into murky darkness.
But I don't know where that's going to take us, so let's not do that right now. But maybe we'll come back here. I'm a little concerned about the skull. As you know, a skull on something generally suggests that we might die. Might is probably putting it mildly. I think will is probably more likely. Oh yeah, I need to level some people up actually. What's his mechanic skill? Not as good as mine. He can boost that instead. And take that. There we go. And then Kana, whose mechanics is not really any better than mine, can take a lower boost because it's useful. Burning effect on all allies' weapons, let's do that. That sounds useful. Come on then. There we go. So let's see if this ogre's here somewhere. Although this is a very closed off area. It would appear that the ogre isn't here. Because there's nowhere else down there we can go. Unless we can cross the water the other side of that statue. Where's the path down to it? There. Maybe we can cross on the other side of the statue. On the other side of this pit or whatever it is. We probably can't, but you know, it's worth a try, right? Oh yeah, we can surely we can cross there. We can. Okay. Golden celery. Just what we need. A ruin. He said something about a ruin, didn't he? But not there. We've got some wolves of some kind. Just wolves. Wolves of some kind, the kind wolf, generally speaking. And that one. Good.
I could bed
Thanks.
down here.
Now, there's a campfire there. We've got a club and some money. More golden celery. And not much else. What's up this way? Anything? Or anything useful, at least? No, it's another way to go back to the top, though. So the only place that, if this ogre's here, he could be is down in the bottom right-hand corner. If he's not down there, then I don't know where he is. Just go over the top of this time, because we went below last time, just to see if there's anything different this way. No, there's not. So okay, we'll go and see if this ogre's down in the bottom here. If it's not, then there's obviously somewhere else east of Durford that we'll find him. Aha, what's this? That is not an ogre, that is a spider. So unless he's been bitten by a radioactive spider, I don't think that's him. What have we here? That looks like it could be somewhere for an ogre to live. And there's only one way to find out if it is. And that's to go inside and see. A grisly cave with bones strewn around it. Either this is the right place, or we found something else. Nope, this is the ogre's lair. Or at least, we think it is. Okay. More spiders up there, so let's get them. There could be more further up too. There we go. What's over this way before we... Oh yeah, there we go. Let's take that one. Whoa, no guys, come on. Fight over here. That's a lot of spiders surrounding us all of a sudden. Let's get them. Do ogres like spiders? Oh, do you know, I didn't rest, did I? So all my guys are still in poor health. So maybe I should rest. Yeah, do you know what we are? We're going to rest. I had some kind of vision there and I skipped it. I expect it just to be the little campfire symbol, you know? Okay, this has to be.
Oh, and some Hamawa bones.
Lovely. And here's an ogre. Korgrak. As we advance into the darkness, the ground trembles. I hear plodding footfalls, growling breaths, and bone-snapping crunches. An ogre steps out of the shadows, 10 feet tall and bulging with muscle. He tears a mouthful from a hoofed, pink-fleshed limb and tosses it aside. It's not the girl. Too well equipped to be a villager. A bandit from the road, then, must be. I've kept to myself, killed no one but the fool's reckless enough to chase me down here. Why have you come looking for me? I'm looking for a young elven noblewoman. She's gone missing. Done my best to avoid Caed, especially the kind that might give rise to search parties. She never came here, of that I'm sure. Then I'll look elsewhere. First, I want to ask you something more. A farmer says you ate his pigs. I should have eaten the farmer. I underestimated the love these villagers have for their swine. Calm down. Perhaps you could tell me something else. Why are you in this cave? Hiding from your kind, Caed, driven from their homes by strange storms, bandits out for blood and coin. My kind is unsafe around Caed at the best of times, but now tempers run hot and ogre blood is valued among your alchemists. The Durwood is huge. Surely there's a better place to hide out. think I haven't looked. I've wandered the wood from the Ian to here. Spider-filled cave is the best hiding spot I've found. You don't need to stay in this miserable cave. I'm sure a big strong ogre like you would have no problem out in the wood. Blazes, don't need to remind me how sorry my lot is, and if this is your way of chasing me out, then he's going to fight us regardless. Okay. He likes bears though, eh? I'm hoping I can kill him. If I could have... I don't think we could have sorted it out amicably, to be honest. Now he's dead. There we go. So, Rumbald... Now, I wonder if he was sworn to secrecy about the girl. No, but we have got his head. Just double check, make sure there's nothing in here that... But where's the girl? He said he never saw her, but... The other guy, he lied, didn't he? He heard that there was an ogre and decided to use that as an excuse for the girl going missing. There's no evidence that she's ever been here. Let's just clear our way through all these and then... Then we'll see. May as well check the caves in case she is hidden here somewhere. There might have been a way we could have talked him into leaving. But, in all honesty, probably wasn't worth it. Oh, she's leveled up. Yeah, her mechanic skill isn't worth advancing there, I don't think. And then again, let's do that one. And she can have... Yeah, okay, you can revive your companion. I'll let you have that skill, because I think that's going to be useful. So let's see what we can find here before we leave. More spiders. Oh, there's a big one. A very big one. A spider queen, in fact. And now she's gone.
Got an arrow for this one.
She's got an arrow for that one. For every other one too, apparently. It's one of those things, you know, with a lot of these games, the older games of this type, you always had to buy arrows. In this game it would appear you just have an unlimited number. Which is good, it saves me some trouble, but... Right, there's nothing up here. Nothing up there. So we'll go out. Well, we'll go over the other side first. The good news is we have taken out the ogre. It's no longer going to be attacking people. I just wonder... The girl wasn't there. Which makes me think that that guy's probably lied to us. What's that? Thick webs ripple in the breeze. Nothing there. Oh, there's something up there. More money. Like lots of money. What have spiders got a need for money for? That's the way out. Well, the only other place I can think to look is in that place that I opened. And I don't know if that's where we really want to go. Who's that? He wasn't there before, was he? A skull key. And a Caed Initiate. To avoid the entrance in the tower, traffic through my shop would attract the attention. Difford may be sympathetic to our goals, but they wouldn't approve of a temple yet. His shop.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
I think... Oh, that's all we can do there. I think the girl might be in that. You notice there was a skull symbol. I reckon this key we just found was probably what we were supposed to use to open that. And I think that there's obviously some kind of cult doing their thing around that village. What is that? Spider venom sac. Yeah, I reckon we've found some kind of creepy cult working in the area. Which makes me think we have to go down that hole. Because that's probably where that girl went. He said about, you know, taking her away and she was having some fun with him and stuff, but by all accounts she was noble and he was like a smelly, you know, blacksmith, so I don't know. Why would she want to spend her time with him? She might. These things can happen, but seems unlikely. So let's save before we go down here. Just because I get a feeling down here might be... You know, there's some interesting stories and plots and things. I feel like we probably could have used the key. But let's go down into these ruins. It looks like the perfect place to hide out as a... to have a temple to some kind of dark god. Is it Cthulhu? Well, let's find out. More things, you can read all those. These must be... I assume those are people who funded the game. Ah! Look, it's got a stupid mask on. It's one of those people. A Caed Temple. Not a great guard, really, to put on the gate, if you ask me.
This won't stop me for long.
Okay, so that's locked and we can't open it right now. What's this? More enemies. Still not really strong enough to do as much damage. Take that one, because it's got like, he's doing like a weird giant ball attack. Can't be having that. Ooh. There we go. All we're going to get is a load of creepy cult armor and stuff, isn't it?
People will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Well, I'm not, so don't worry about it. Trap. And another one. What am I doing? Bloody chain lightning as well. We're in serious trouble. Just get out of there quick as you can. Okay, we're in some danger because of all those traps I just hit. I'm gonna have to rest. Because I didn't before, and it would have caused us problems if we hadn't there just now. Yeah, so you're not, okay. They're always complaining about things. Saying they can't do this and they can't do that. Okay, so there's enemies on a bridge across there. And here's another enemy. And there. Why did we pause? There was no need to.
Won't get far like this.
Okay, my stash is full as well now. Oh, here we go. Attack. Now that one. Now this one. Because he's casted some spells, I don't like it. Okay.
Won't get far like this.
It's mostly just junk armor anyway.
Won't get far. Won't get.
We'll take the money. 2 posts stand firmly in stonework, with broken ropes falling in the dark chasm of a large cavern. On the other side there's a slight opening where a bridge may have led. Darkness below continues as far as you can see. Broken stone pillars, remnants of the missing bridge, rise from the abyss. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. They look sturdy enough to hold a grappling hook and rope. Okay. So if we want to, we can shimmy across that chasm. We'll do that in a minute. This presumably takes me to the door I couldn't open a minute ago.
This won't stop me for long.
Yeah. We need to improve our mechanics skill quite a bit. So let's see what's across here before we decide to cross any chasms.
Why not?
Yeah, we can't open that one either. A skinned Orlan. Right, so the only way we can go then is this way. Let's go. Okay, so our people made it. We need to use that to go back. But right now we need to go this way. Can't be anyone here surely of these guys. How did they get across? I guess that other door probably. They've got a key, we don't, so... Let's get rid of the guys that are right next to us. These guys look like trouble.
I don't suppose we could rest a spell.
Won't get far like this.
Yeah, we don't need the rest of that. Not really.
This won't stop me for long.
That's a difficulty 7 lock, so nobody can open that. For all I know, the locks that we can't open are the way to get through those other doors. Skin bone. But I assume this takes us somewhere, so let's go look. We're around Durford. They've got blood on their aprons as well. They've obviously been slaughtering people. And that one. Now that one. Oh, somebody's got hurt. And last but not least, that one.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
Oh, we've got a rope and grappling hook, but I can't have it. I can't have it. What's that? Why is that important?
Won't get far like this.
An S-stock, which I don't know. I mean, it could be alright. Okay, there's only one way we can go from here. Scaenite scripture. Burn, feel thy hatred twist within thee. Feed thyself on its bile, sustain thyself in its anger, etc.
Won't get far like.
That doesn't sound like much fun. Crude symbol painted on the canvas in streaks of something that looks like blood. If it looks like blood, it probably is. Hey mate, how's it going? You're next. There's only one of them. More skein bone. The only thing I really want off these bodies now is money.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
And to sell all the rubbish that they've got on their bodies. How did they see me? They're around a corner. Kill them all. It's the only way. It's the only way. Oh, there's a trap. What a shame. Yeah, just want that stuff. Nothing else. No point having any of the other stuff anyway. Okay, so there's another door. Can we open this door? Oh, we can. Straight into a battle, though. Kill them! We have to. Before they do it to us. Oh, he just rushed out instead of... Wait, are there traps in this room? That one. Get that one, because he's the biggest problem, I think. And now that one. Excellent.
Oh, could use a wee kip.
You could use a wee kip, he says.
Get far like this.
Just the money, I don't need the other stuff, it's fine. Now, I don't know if this person we're looking for is down here. Is she in here? There's a path, but it doesn't really take us anywhere useful. But we can fight these idiots. Get in there, take them out. Get rid. There we go. The last of them to go. So far I haven't found anything useful. Of course. Of course we're going to trigger a trap. Don't want that. We've already been there. Okay, so that route we've taken. Still haven't found this person though. If she's even in here. Seemed like there was a kind of thought I had that she must be in here. The daughter of that guy. Is this door open now? No, it's still locked. So we still haven't found a way out that door. And what's this? Torture rack spattered in blood and gouged by fingernails. Nothing much to do, but there is a battle here that I saw. Oh wait, there's someone in that cage. No, that's a skeleton. That's not a living person. Unless for some reason they've done that to her. That'll get us through the other doors, I think. A list of names. Edith. Leaves window open at night. Small house on the edge of Kindle Vale. Higerto visiting from old Valia. Doesn't speak Ada and keeps to himself. Won't be missed. Terfeist. Tirfeist. Lives in small encampment on road to log home. Takes solitary walks each morning. Belmis. His parents leave him alone after temple services each Godenag. Senless. Visits a mistress in Balereach every third Foxdag. Check Gilded Vale and Ondra's Gift. May find more interested parties there. This is like people that they think want to be in their group? Or what? Must be, right? Right, we've cleared that whole area. There is a chamber at the top of this bit that I'm assuming this key will also open. Because it's the only room we haven't been to. The only room. There's going to be a battle in here, obviously. Oh, look at this place. This place looks nasty. It's a blood pool. As we approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. We feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Some strange power seems to be animating the blood. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that whatever it isn't benevolent. Grotesque masks and pools of blood, they aren't half-hearted in their madness, are they? This is the work of something foul. We should keep moving. Yeah, I don't know. We draw back, the souls recede. Right, but what is this? Man's arms are cut open from elbow to wrist. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do that, but there is, that looks like an elevator of some kind, a lift, if you will. Corpse is bent forward as if watching her life's blood trickle away. Well, we haven't gone to those chambers to the left. Blood congeals under the... Wait a minute, what did that say?
Stop me for long.
I thought it said the elf for a moment there, which would have told us exactly what happened to that guy's daughter. We might have to come back to that room, that bit in the centre of the room in a moment. Especially if we're going to just set off traps on ourselves.
Won't get far.
We already read that Scaenite scripture. What's on this table? The final journal of Jonas. I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Scaen's embodiment on Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by a secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise. Quiet slave is our whetstone. The horse is the white of the eye. No. Time you read this I'll be dead. I pray Scaen does not abandon me.
It's not that I don't
like
want
this.
to carry more.
Crypt's Master Key. That will be useful, I guess. Now wait, what's up here? Because that looks like a path up a hill that's going to take us somewhere interesting. Kill it. Fast as you can. Why is there a weird wooden symbol on top of that sarcophagus? What is that? Can we look at that?
Won't get far.
It's just money we get from him and nothing we can do with that sarcophagus. There was a pearl in the urn. Okay, well this is taking us somewhere different. So, oh wait, we didn't. Did we go to that room? Yes, we did. Oh, not more bloody lightning traps. Yeah, more. We're gonna have to rest again before we go any further. Get out of there. There we go. More enemies. Oh, one of them's dressed in a different outfit though. They'll have to they'll have to repopulate their group because that one's gone.
Won't get far like this.
Okay. Not much to find on them though. But we do find something else. Who are these people? Is that Vimond, a large bull-necked man in a hood, helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood. That's the girl that we were looking for.
But that will pass.
Have a meal and get some sleep. The transfusion what?
Will be smoothest if you relax.
Of what?
The implanted essence already
Hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly. What's going on?
The black sheep cousin of justice.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe?
I have heard his tale, yeah.
Missing daughter and an impending marriage.
He sent soldiers to scour the village.
I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing.
Well, what are you doing?
Neither the rituals of Skang nor the labors of animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When
Well,
no one
some of
pays
it-
attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
Yeah, he did. The story didn't seem totally to add up. He didn't seem too desperate to find
A
her.
bit of digging, did you? That's more than can be said for most. Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter.
You okay?
Brought her all the way out here just to avoid.
Ah, so he was probably going to...
She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
That's why. Her own kin. I know how to deal with that one. That's horrible.
Product of a corrupt and and degenerate system of nobility.
Is it true though?
This is all to ensure that some drop of his blood,
Some mote of his essence cleaves to his fortune.
Aaron's own wives delivered nothing but Hollowborn.
Well, everyone's delivering Hollowborn.
And his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line
Yeah.
by putting his child in this girl.
Did you have to resort to violence though?
No one did. Not that
Innkeeper did
who wasn't
nothing.
about taking his lordship's coin. Not Heron's
Yeah.
attendants who must have known.
This is true.
Not even
Supposedly
the
decent
wife
people, but they're not decent people.
This isn't just about Heron or the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and
No, so they're
how people of
trying to
principle
resolve age-old
like
problems
Heron
of
are so often insulated
the
from
debauchery of
consequences
the
their actions.
nobles.
The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root
Wait,
in
what?
their mind.
She'll murder her uncle, aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. Seems like a lot of trouble to go to when a simple lynch mob would
I do
do.
not wish to
Well, yeah,
spoil
but
Mr. Herond. I wish to
he wishes to end his entire line.
His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to
Do I
rid
care?
themselves of the association.
If this is true, or if it's not, does it really matter to me?
Willful.
Yeah,
Return
do
to
it. Why not?
Deerford above and see that Heron continues onward with her. Neither of us shall witness Elise's
Right.
go.
The plot will come to fruition on its own. So we're going to go back to him. We're going to take her to him. Is there a way out up here, do you think? What's that? An ornate crest decorates the sarcophagus. The name on the lid's been scratched out. That is a secret passage. Does it take us outside? Or where does it take us? Oh, we've got some enemies here, whatever we're doing. They're just beetles, though. They're stone beetles, which means they're a bit tougher than the other ones before, but when I say a bit tougher, they take a couple more hits. Where? What? More at the bottom. One. Lurking there. Okay, let's go and see what's in this chest, although trouble is there's more. Of course there's more. Let it come to us, so that we don't get more dragged in, so that I can open this.
This won't stop me for long.
None of us have got a good enough lockpick skill. This was a secret passage, but I don't know if it's... I don't think it looks like it's an exit. Oh no, because there was a note saying that in the guy's shop there was a secret entrance. Wasn't there? I think. Yeah, here we go. We do want to proceed. Ah, so that takes us back out to the leather worker's shop. And we've cleared 2 quests from this town now as well by doing this. The question is, will he be happy
This won't
when we
stop me
leave?
for long.
Alright, I can't actually get out. Well, that's helpful, isn't it?
Won't get far like this.
So I got all the way here, but I can't actually get out of here. So I'll need to go back and go out through the other exit. Because I don't have a key. Apparently. And no one was there to let us out either. Hey, he said after all he wanted was the girl back, right? That's all we're doing, we're giving her back to him. Is she with us, actually? She isn't, is she? Did I leave her behind? Maybe that's why we couldn't get out. And now we'll go and the secret passage will be shut or something. And we'll be trapped between areas. No, thankfully that didn't happen. It's the kind of thing you could see happening, though. Did we take her with us? Apparently we did.
We have nothing further to discuss.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go
We know as little as possible.
the long way to get out of here and back. That's more than a little frustrating. I need to empty my stash and sell all my stuff. Doors down here to get out of here. I don't want anything to do with whatever that is in the middle. But here we are, we're free. At last. Alright, so we can go back to Durford Village. We tell that guy that we found the girl. We tell the farmer that we killed the ogre. And all is right with the world. Or so we're supposed to believe. I feel like we should be able to close that. Close them all in. Don't let them out. Okay, we'll take this path to get out to the world map, and then we'll travel across to Durford Village again. Okay, so we can go to Cleoban Relag now, which is the area obviously where we'll meet the Leaden Key. So maybe we'll make that what we do next. Once we've turned in these quests, make that what we do next, and probably the last thing we do. Let's see. Good news! Not really. Should we... Where are we coming in? Up here. Tell you what we're going to do first. I'm going to go to... In fact, let's look at our inventory and see if there's anything useful amongst all these things we've picked up. It's got a two-handed weapon that does maybe a little bit more damage. But a scepter isn't something I want to... Does anyone need a cloak? Yeah, give her that for now. Gloves. Morning gloves. I don't really know that they're going to be helpful to anyone, to be honest. +5 to all defences, +10 attack speed, and concentration, -1 resolve, but +15 endurance. Okay. Someone who doesn't have gloves can have these. There you go. Because those are definitely useful. Brigandine. It's a heavy armour though. There's nothing particularly decent about that. Fine scepter, cape of deflection. I'm just looking for the more interesting weapons. You know, the ones that have the fine mail armour with the damage rating of 11, defensive rating of 11, should I say, is, yeah, a bit better than what she's got, so there you go. Don't say I'm never good to it. See what's in our stash, because it's full as well. I feel like, is that better than what he's got now? It's pretty much exactly the same, only that gives him some bashing advantages. Oh, hello. Some exceptional plate armour. Don't mind if I do. And some fine plate armour for him. Oh. that's actually quite a useful thing as well. I'm going to give him that one. Because it's a bit lighter weight than what he's currently using as well. Gauntlets of Ogre Might. Might +2. Oh, she doesn't have gloves. There you go. Nor does she have a ring. Careful. Okay, he can have it. He's wearing a turban which gives him an intellect boost. So it would make no sense to take it off him for something that does not very much. Got another heavy armour there, a level 4 DR14. Hey, there you go. Does that work? Yeah, have that one. I think it's funny that that he's got like a big hole in his head. Oh, there's 2 pages of the. Well, why then is it full? That doesn't make sense. Okay, well we're done. What we're going to do is we're going to sell all this other stuff that we have off before we complete these missions. Yeah, I want to go in. You know, this thing about the guy's daughter, well, niece as it turns out. The thing about it is he's an example of the kind of person that we really probably don't want around. This guy's gonna love all this stuff we're selling him. Show me what you have for sale so I can give you a load of stuff that I don't need. That's basically how it works. Get rid of that. And that. Do I need wolf fangs? No, I don't think I do. Not great. No, 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 no. Don't want any of that. Oh. Just all the stuff that I need to sell, really. Yep. 200 poleaxe. No, it's not better than what we have. The crossbow would be quite good, but it's very slow. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Oh, there was that armour. I might put that on somebody, actually. I didn't look at this stuff, did I? 9 to 27 crushing damage. I missed this stuff when we were looking already. Nope. How good's that? 10. Nope. And now into our stash. Start selling stuff we don't need. Now what's that? Well, that might be a better arquebus than what's his name already has. So let's try that. All this armour can go because we've looked through it. It's the Gathbin family signet. Oh, I didn't realise I had that. Well, we can give that to somebody. What's that axe like? No. A lot of this stuff we just don't need. 4 wolves' hides. Sell more crap. I mean, most of the stuff is just really not stuff we need at all. And there we go. So we got rid of a lot of stuff. The Hours of St. Rumbold. So now I just want to take a quick look, because there was one item in our stash that I was interested in. Well, there were a couple actually. Is that better than the one you've got? Yes, it is. So take it instead of that one. Oh, doesn't have a belt? Have a belt. Missing a ring? Yeah, put that ring on. I don't think it's any use to us at all, but wear it, why not? I also needed to see if this armour down here is worth having instead of the one I'm wearing now. This has additional... Yeah, we're going to put that on, because it looks awesome. Oh no, wait. No, switch. He can keep the one he had. Give him this one. Yeah, because that's the same. We're good. Right, so now let's go to the farmer. Tell him about the ogre. And then go and speak to the other guy and get rid of him too. I'd be happy to see the back of him, probably. I would imagine. Okay, farmer first. Tell him that we killed the ogre. Not that it helps him much, because his pigs are still dead. But hey, at least there's no ogre anymore, right? Which can only be a bonus. Right, Rumbold. There you go. It's even uglier than he thought, and look at the size of it. Got big plans for this, you wait right here. And he's got a blunderbuss, he calls it the lead spitter. And some money too. Why don't you take a pig? What the heck would I want a pig for? Have that instead of the cat that's following me around, maybe. Well, let me just check this. Haravius realised the Anamfath had never asked for Needham's ring finger to be returned. What is this? Is this like just for creating artifacts and things, or collecting artifacts and things? 1 day, 2 hours for the West Curtain Wall. Okay. I think if we travel back to Caed Nua after here, we could probably clear that, but we've got one more thing we want to do before we do that. Oh, and also I need to buy some more camping supplies. Otherwise, you know, we'll not last very long. Okay, where is he?
You had me worried sick, dear. What would I do if something happened?
Samuels and I moved on. I would love to stick an arrow in this one's gut.
Is
Too late.
Your idea of a joke? What's this about?
Thought she was exhausted. Back to Defiance Bay then, perhaps they'll know what to do in Brackenbury. Indeed. We should get her to Brackenbury as quick as possible. And not so fast, if I'm going to forfeit the pleasure of burying a knife in your gut, I expect compensation. Take this and let us end this. Well now, there we go, we've cleared that quest. Although, you know...
Hello!
Still on your feet, eh? Order food and drinks, but that's really not what I want, so... But he does have camping supplies, we'll have those. Thank you. And be on our way. Before they do something else, some other nastiness to us. I don't think this mission's going to be something we can finish in one go. Could be wrong. What I might do is see how long it takes me to get to Caed Nua. If I can get back there before, or if getting back there will get me the wall built and I can start building something else, maybe I should do that first. What I know is, quest-wise, we've cleared a few there now. That one, it'll take a while to do, as will that one. Cragholt, to the northeast of Caed Nua, will be something we'll do eventually. Right, how long would it take me? Actually, how long is it going to take for that to be ready? So I kind of want that to be ready before I continue on. 1 day, 1 hour. And how long does it take me to travel there? So let's do that. And then we'll travel to the other place and then we'll be able to do another upgrade. I think we want to boost it defensively, probably. To protect us, you understand. Shades and forest lurkers will attack in 5 days. First of all, surely that's done now. Finished in 1 hour. So if I manually resolve it, what happens? Well, let's do this quickly, just for a bit, for something of interest. And then we will do that other quest, that other Leaden Key situation. Oh, we've been attacked by monsters. I'm so scared. I thought they'd be dangerous, but obviously not. Come on. Take them out. Did one of our guys just die like the people we have defending us? Good news is that should, I hope, be it. It is. Fantastic. Right, that should allow us now to do another upgrade. Because that presumably made us wait 5 days. Good news is that should mean we're well rested. Should. Okay. Surely that upgrade's done now. Has to be. Finished in 1 hour. It said it happens in 5 days. We did it. And time hasn't moved on at all. Interesting. I guess. Right, so let's go and try out this final Leaden Key quest that we were looking at. And then we will have to go back to Defiance Bay at some point to let someone know what's going on with them. Someone who's a bit nosy.
The keep's coming along nicely.
It is. Stop telling me. Keeps telling me how nicely the keep's coming along. I kind of feel like maybe I should be taking some of these along with me. But where we're going now, that's Cragholt Bluffs, which is where that other mission is, but we're going here. Cleoban Relag. Or Cleoban Relag, I don't know how you pronounce it. Because Because I haven't heard it said, I don't think, yet. Mind you, not that that changes anything. I'm pronouncing things completely differently anyway, even if after I've heard what they're called. Okay, before we do that, this upgrade should now be done. Right? West curtain wall. I'm going to upgrade the barracks because for some reason, even though I did it before, it's not done now. And this is where we meet the enemy, presumably. We'll go around the outskirts first. Okay, nothing particularly troubling. I don't want to go into the central area until I've checked around the edges first. Oh look, enemies. Shh, Sleef Hota? Oh, these are the people that are stopping people from getting in. What's this? Back to your village, Estremor. You're lucky the three-tusked Stelgeir hunt other quarry today. I'm looking for a group of people who may have already entered the ruin. So are we, that's why we wait here. That's why I've decided to let you leave in peace. Those individuals are my enemies too. If you let me in, I could bring them out for you. And allow even more Estremorn to trample sacred ground? Certainly not. We already messed up once, what's the harm of doing it again? What will you do? We will wait. If they're inside, they must come out, and when they do, he'll kill them. What do you know about this place? It's a sacred place to the builders, and neither your feet nor ours shall sully its stones. The grasses, however, I will gladly water with your blood. Three-tusked Stelgeir? Have the farmers grown too fearful to even mention our name? We're the fiercest of the 6 tribes of Glanfath. Guardians of the monument. I've never heard of the builders. They are known by other names in the heathen tongues of farm folk. They're the ancients who built this place, and many more like it. And we of the 6 tribes guard their legacy. I'll be going. And do not come this way again. Well, let's go round here and see if there's any other way in. There must be. Yeah, there, look. The trouble is, if we go in and come out, they're going to attack us, aren't they? Unless we leave them at the gate. There we go, that was easy. Oh, more wolves. Oh, there's another one over there, look. Gone. Okay, right, let's try and see if there's another entrance. There's probably somebody guarding the other entrance too. Well, there's a camp here. More camping supplies was worth doing. Ooh, somebody barely made it over. This is another way in then. Yes, it's another way in. So they're not going to go in. They're going to wait for the people that are in there to come out. These warriors. Which is one way to do it, but arguably not the best. They were following some villagers. Or is that ghostly villagers? Who knows what lives down here? Ooze and a troll. It's not the greatest of starts. That means there could be much worse things deeper inside this place. Okay, let's see. We've got some nasty enemies to deal with in this area by the look of things. Oh, that is another... Oh no, it's a swamp lurker. And there's two of them. I suppose it's like the forest one. But just, you know, a swamp version. Take that one now. It's Swamp Thing. Okay. So what's here before we go anywhere else? What's up there? Web sack. We can't go up there. Oh, there's another one of those damn swamp lurkers. But he was pretty easy to get rid of, eh? Really quickly. Oh, we can't go anywhere that way. Oh, we've got undead enemies here now. Oh, corrupted druids. And these Pugra things are primordial enemies. Done. Keep going. Let me see. There's obviously two different paths either side of here as well. Surely those people can't have been here. Why did we not attack him when he was standing right there in the first place? Well, that looks interesting. Troll again. Come on. We could surround it if we moved down. I think it's going to die just now. Okay, good. Let's see. There's no way across there. Although it looks like that's probably the place we want to be. Can I take a walk round the outside? Round the outside, round the outside. Now that one. Done. Okay, so where does this take us? More. Yet more enemies. Him first. Because the druid's the worst one of them for them. He's the most dangerous, I think. Although these do have a lot of health. Let's go. So is this going to take us back to the first room? Never the spirit and always the flesh are a people of lowered eyes. Oh, goodness me. A lot of fungi. Now that one. Oh, kill Toad's mutated family. I don't know, do you think these guys came through here? It seems they would have to be pretty tough. And now that one. Well, we triggered another trap. Get out of there. I'm not too fast. Oh, there's another bloody one. Get it. Good. I think we're good for now. What is this? Oh! Go over there. Get over there. Get out of it. I don't seem to understand how to stay away from traps. There's another one. Now those are stairs leading down. I'm gonna have to rest here because
I'm sorry if I was a little tactless before. About your being a watcher.
it's actually useful. Dead make excellent sources of information, do they? Right, so the stairs going down, there's an area over here, over there that we've not been to. And there was an area there, that might be where we can go back. So let's try and do that first. Without setting off any traps, hopefully. Why is he standing there on his own? Yeah, so we're going to go look at this other path up here before we go down deeper. I don't know how far down we'll have to go. Plus they would have taken a different entrance. And so a different route. Some oozes. And some more stuff down here. Now, can we open this door?
Why not?
It's a difficulty 7 lock. Looks interesting. Weapons of some kind hidden away. More traps, gosh darn. As they might say. If they didn't understand that, you could just say, God damn it. Well, there we go. We've gone full circle there, so let's go down the stairs. Don't see any secrets. I couldn't find any keys to get through there. So I guess we need to wait until our ability's higher. I feel like there should be a way to get across there. Because look. That's surely some kind of... Oh yeah, look! It's one of these temple type places. Like the place we saw at the start of the game. But no way to get there from here. But maybe there's a way to get here from down the stairs. Why is it doing this as well? There we go, fixed that problem. So now when it does that, when the map will just... the screen will just stay in one place. Now, let's try and do this without setting off any more traps. Easy. What's down here? I'm assuming we're targeting that area that we saw, but couldn't reach. Oh, sorry. Well, we're saving and we're moving. This is a big chamber. Like is this the entrance hall? I feel like it must be. Open that door. What's this thing? Don't know. Can we open this door? No, that one's locked.
This won't stop me for long.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. What's that? A series of pictographs, simple but clear, carved in the column. Figures of men and women with their arms raised are carved. So we can go either side. Let's go this side first. No doubt we have to fight something in here. Phantoms. Down. Take the phantoms, come on. What else is in here? big round room with some crystals inside Adra. What's up here? Oh, we've got an enemy. Okay, so there's some kind of enemies that come off those platforms. Quite a lot of them here. It's an animate. Oh, he's walked right into the middle of us. We can take him now. Are these some kind of guardians? I need to be careful. Right, we took them. So that's what those platforms were for. It looks like that'll get us into the chamber that we couldn't get into the other way. Before we do that, what's up here? More enemies. That is an Adra animate, and I think needs to go first. Kill it. Kill it now. Got it. He missed because it was dead. Oh, thanks. Some mail armor, which is good, but not any better than anything we're currently equipped with. There's two of them at least. And we're done. Moving on. Fighters in iron, relentless and fierce as the thousands of foes. Before I go through that door, I want to go to the other side.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
We got binding copper. Let's check the other side before we... Oh, we found another one of them. So they're obviously patrolling as well. Not that, you know, they weren't exactly difficult to defeat. So we still can't open that, I guess.
Won't stop me for long.
Now let's go this side and see what's in here. Oh, I don't like that. Those are traps. Surely. Told you. Let's wait until we're healed. And go. Oh, my view's gone weird. Right, keep going. Okay. Nothing overly troubling. Here we go, another chamber full of ghosts. That we can easily dispose of. And what's that? There's a skeleton on there. Time was availed to the godless, no blessings to reap and no mercies to sow. Well, I can see there's clearly another one of those things up there. There's another door there. I think we're okay. Where's that think it's going? It's taking too long. There we go. There we got another door. Can we open that one? Oh, we can. I kinda didn't want to go there just yet. My intent was to... Look at that, they attacked us before they could even see us. Okay, let's go this way. So that's another door that should take us into that central area. Let's go up here first then. What? What are these? Rain blights, so this should be easy. The other two were easy, this one, not so much. Okay, we won't go in there yet. We will go there after we've gone to this other area. And there's one at the top there too. Let's go in here and see what's in here. More spooky ghosts. And reanimated, I don't know, is it like a golem type thing? Okay, there's something of interest here. An Leaden Key. I wonder if that gets us through the other door. What have we got here? We got two of them. Oh, and some kind of... That looks like some kind of control. 4 egg-shaped stones sit atop short, narrow pedestals, all face an altar in the middle of the room. But we've got nothing we can do with it. Okay, let's go this way, because this is the next place we need to go. Now, what I wonder is, can I now open this door? Because I had a key. Yeah, we can. Let's see what's around the edge. Yeah. Oh, we've got some enemies. And a door at the top. That'll be where we're going. Let's go up this way first. Make sure there's nothing else here. Then we can go back. There's a big Adra thing in the middle there. It's like two people with a pot of some kind. Oh yeah, there goes some more people again. Yes, we're going back up. This should take us to this. Does this take us to that chamber we saw? I hope so. Because it feels like we've gone down and then back up, so... It seems like almost some kind of procession route. As well, a wide path. Okay, so before I go anywhere... Yeah, this is where we wanted to go. And surely this is where the other guys wanted to go as well. It's another Leaden machine. Go and look at it. Let's go and look at this machine. It's another one of those things we saw earlier, and it's on. Energy's crackling through it, so... Are we too late? Or what? A haze of essence lingers over the body as faint and insubstantial as a dust plume in a rider's wake. As we draw closer, whispered instructions echo in my ears. In a vision I see the same stone machine I approached moments ago, from a different height and angle as if through different eyes. I heard rumours that some of my brethren were sent here months before, yet see no sign anyone has been here. The orders were clear, the effects of the machine were wearing off. We take up our positions, and then that's it. Yeah, it's very similar to the Unleash, whatever. Looks like that's it. Looks like that was all we needed to do to complete that particular quest. So the only other thing we need to do is go back, tell Lady Webb what we found out. Because there's nothing else here of interest. Ouch. Now the only trouble is if I try to go out the front door, we'll be attacked. Where does this take us? Can we wade to the tunnel? Swim. Where are we going? Huh? Oh, good, I guess. Well, we gained something out of that. And most importantly, it looked like we gained a way out. Which is a lot easier than having to go all the way through all these tunnels again. So once we turn the other quest in, I think we'll finish for the night, guys. I think that would make some sense. I'll probably find out these guys spotted us jumping over the gap earlier and are waiting for us anyway. Or that we can't make it back across. One of us barely made it across. Jump back across. We clear the gap without incident. And those guys can go on believing that nothing's happened. I'm not going to speak to them, because if I tell them that the guys inside are dead, then they'll know I've been inside. Oh. Did I see that body before? Yeah, I did. Yes, the person we want to speak to is in... Where is it? We're not going to Cragholt Bluffs. We'll do that next time, I think. It's Brackenbury we need to go to. 20 hours. Oops, sorry. But we've cleared out quite a lot of quests. And I feel like the next thing when we talk to this lady is going to be whatever our next quest is. It was here, wasn't it? Hadrit House.
You'd have better odds against a Stelgar.
Yeah, down there in the corner. So all these things are lit now. Which supposedly helps the people feel better, I don't know how. They feel they're protected in some way. By statues with flames on the top of them.
Hello.
Excuse me, I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill. My lady wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. Thank you. St. Garum Spark. I hope this doesn't work out being something bad. Where is it? Oh, it's quite a good one. I'm not going to use it, but... Hadrit House. Our last port of call for this stream. I wonder how much more storyline there is. I feel like there has to be lots more. She was upstairs, wasn't she? In one of the chambers. Slight headache. Suddenly. Okay. Where was she? She was in one of these rooms. Is it this one? No, it's not. It's this one. So let's tell her what we found out.
How fares your search?
There's something I can tell you about the Leaden
Well,
Key.
let's hear it.
They're manipulating a group of Engwithan machines that span the country, and it seems to be causing the Hollowborn
Be
epidemic.
involved in Widewind's legacy. It seemed too extreme even for them.
How?
How naive I've been. That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close.
Okay.
Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything
Yeah.
possible before being moved
Well,
to action.
they activated the one in Heritage Hill
That civilization
that I took
seems
down.
to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may be
Maybe that Theos has full knowledge. Seems like it.
of their technology.
The applications, I don't want to think about it.
The Leaden Key's conspiracy is clear now.
It's very
They
clear.
used Engwithan technology to engineer Widewind's legacy, and they want people to
Yeah,
believe
the
animancy for it.
Leaden
As
Key
we
is
speak,
involved.
I, for one, would enjoy
Has its
seeing
fingers in all the pies.
fouled up at the last moment. Our Duke must hear what you have to say. However, certain groups have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you aren't above a little pandering.
The Knights of the Crucible, the
There are
Dozens, and House
delegations from the
Dominel.
Knights of the
Well,
Crucible,
House Dominel aren't going
and from House Dominel.
to support me.
If you can gain the support of what of them?
Wouldn't they allow a guest
You
to
would
Dunred
only
Row?
do that as a last resort. Walking in with
Okay,
one
so
of
I
the
need to walk
three
in as one of the
groups puts you
invited
in a
groups.
position of influence. It would be best if people did not see Dunreed Row's hand in this.
Okay. So there we go. That is it for tonight, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Next time round, we will speak to either the Knights of the Crucible or the Dozens, because those are the only groups I think that we have a relatively positive relationship with. So there we go. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching some more Pillars of Eternity, and I hope you're looking forward to the next part as much as I am. If you are, please feel free to add a follow there on Mixer, and if you want, you can watch me on YouTube at Supernautus Streams. If you are watching me there, please feel free to hit that like button and maybe add a subscription, and if you like, the bell for notifications too. For now though, thank you very much, I'll see you later, and good night.